Okay, today is gonna be a quick one. I don't want to take too much of your time. People have been complaining about my videos being way too long. So today I'm gonna talk to you about toast. I love breakfast, one of my favorite meals of the day. Quick thing about breakfast that actually a lot of people don't necessarily know. Breakfast doesn't necessarily mean you have to eat it from 6 to 10 in the morning. Breakfast simply means that you need to break the fast. While you were sleeping, you weren't eating, obviously, so that is a fast. So if you want to extend that fast and go ahead and eat slightly later in the day, that's completely okay. So people who are basically on IF, which is basically just fasting on different intervals, that's basically what they're doing. They're simply eating in a certain window of time, which is apparently just good for you in general because it makes your body more efficient in terms of just concentrating your nutrition on a certain plane of hours and making sure your body gets used to processing those ingredients and those nutrients within those hours, and then fasting where you're actually using what you ate previously. I'm not a scientist, I am not a nutritionist, I tell this to people all the time, but I do think IF has its benefits. Me personally, I love to work out in the morning without eating anything. I like working out with nothing in my stomach simply because I know I have stored calories and stored energy from the day before from my last meal. And then I use that efficiently throughout my workout so that I'm not putting too much ingredients in my body that my body's confused whether to use my storage or to use the new influx of food that's coming in, which obviously right after the workout, that's where I think it's actually quite important to get nutrients in just to replace what you've basically lost, but in the same time help your muscles recover, so on and so forth. Now, if you've been alive for the past couple of, I don't know, months, years even, there has been this avocado toast revolution. Every single fast casual cafe, coffee shop, third wave coffee shop in the world, all over the place, all of a sudden I think these guys just called each other and said, hey, let's make avocado toast the most popular breakfast item ever. So basically everyone started making avocado toast, avocado flowers and stuff like that are absolutely beautiful that I cannot do to save my life. I have the least graceful hands in the world. I can make food, I can make good food, but I can't really necessarily make pretty food. It's not what I do. I'm not really good at it. But at the end of the day, the flavor is the most important part. Now, I love the concept of toast simply because you get beautiful bread. I think that's where it starts. You need beautiful, crunchy bread, whether it's sourdough or rye, and you couple that with great toppings, and it just comes together absolutely beautiful. So today, without further ado, we are making 4 types of toast. We're making an avocado toast. We're making a pizza bread that I used to make a lot with my sister Solène when we were kids. We used to do that in like a little tiny toaster oven simply because it was so easy to do and just so delicious. Then the third, we're gonna be making, I forget now. Jesus, I always forget these things. The third toast that we will be making is French toast. Yes, so French toast, breakfast staple. We have our French toast, and finally, yes, onion jam. So I once posted this Instagram story. If you don't follow me, at Air1 on Instagram, you know what to do. But basically I made an onion jam, which is literally just some oil and some onions. And it's the most beautiful thing that you will ever taste in your life simply because it's so sweet, so umami, so savory. And you just get that sugar out of the onions naturally. We're not adding anything to it. I know a lot of people who add things like soy sauce and sugar and stuff to their onions. I believe in just the purity of keeping the ingredients quite simple, and you'll see the taste and that flavor will come through. So yeah, so maybe let's do a little B-roll and city kind of like montage before I bring you to my kitchen. That's right there. Just to give you the effect that we're traveling somewhere. Second thing that's really important is making sure when you have your nice hot piece of toast is having some beautiful butter available. Today, this video is brought to you by my friends over at Ankor Butter. Now, whether or not you're using a salted variation or unsalted variation, it's really important to have real butter, obviously, because that taste cannot be substituted, in my opinion. And what you want to make sure to do is 2 things. I like to do 2 things before using bread for toast. 1, I cook it in a pan with some garlic and maybe a little bit of salt or some pepper if you want to. Cook that in a nice pan, get those nice burnt bits and that nice golden interior of the bread. And then, here we go again. And then flip it on the other side. And then when it's flipped on the other side, cook it down for another 2 minutes until you get something that's nice and crunchy, but still soft inside. And then finally, before making your toast, again, take a little bit of butter and then spread it on top. We're building flavor here, and that is the most important thing when it comes to toast, because when you call it a toast, like the whole point of the toast is to have a really good bread. So that's one way to make sure that you're ensuring that. Now, recipes, let's go. Okay, let's get this started. First one we're gonna make is the pizza bread, simply because it's the most time consuming. Now, the most important thing about pizza bread is to always have really good tomato sauce, a base tomato sauce in your kitchen that you can actually store in the fridge, because it has things like balsamic vinegar in it and stuff for about 1 week or 2 weeks. Just keep it in the Tupperware and keep using it whenever you want to. Great for pastas, for toasts, for bread. Just, you can basically smother it on absolutely everything. Start with a really good sauce. We're gonna use some canned whole tomatoes. Usually if you buy the right brand, you can have some really great tasting ones. I know it's a shortcut. You could use whole ready tomatoes, but if you wanna do something really quick, this is the way to do it. Next one we're doing is a beautiful tasting onion jam. Now, I love onion jams. They're so simple to do. Start with some onions, some good olive oil, put that in a pan with some salt, basically cover it, keep stirring it in 5-minute intervals. You'll see slowly the natural sugars of the onions will start coming out and things will get softer and softer and softer. Now, it's up to you when to stop cooking, when you basically have the desired consistency that you're looking for in the onion jam. Whoa, that kind of moved all over the place. Now, that almost fell. The most popular one, the avocado toast. You know, there's so many ways to do it. A lot of people add a lot of different ingredients to it. You can add some things like togarashi, some sesame oil, some sesame seeds, some sugar, some soy sauce. You know, there's really 1,000 ways to do an avocado toast. I'm gonna show you the way I do it, which is really just simple and straightforward and basically self-explanatory when you call it an avocado toast. It's literally just some avocados. A little bit of salt, some pepper, and then just finish with some really nice crunchy red radishes on top.
She say who, you say me. She say I got the door. You ball like a bull down the door. Police, 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 police. Somebody call police.
Finally, some French toast. Who doesn't love a nice, sweet tasting piece of bread? And French toast is one of those that, you know, it's just so easy to make. You just need a really proper, fluffy batter. So what I like to do is I do the eggs first, to which I add a couple of ingredients like cinnamon and some vanilla essence. And then eventually I keep beating it a little bit until the eggs froth up, kind of word is that? Froth up a little bit with the milk I'm adding to it. And then once it's nice and frothy, you can go ahead and add in your bread. And it's really important at this point to kind of leave it for about 10 minutes. You're waiting for the bread to kind of, You're waiting for the bread to kind of disintegrate almost, not like completely where it has no more shape, but where you can touch it and basically can feel that it would break. And then you cook it very gently on both sides and you get that beautiful kind of crunchy, brownish exterior that you're looking for. And that, we're gonna top it today with some buckwheat honey. It's delicious, but you could also use some maple syrup and some regular honey if you want to as well. Any type of fruit goes on top of it and you will have a good time. All right, Time to try everything. Everything looks so good. Let's start with my favorite, the onion toast. No joke, this is delicious. Next, I have the avocado toast. Fresh, light, exactly where you want it to be. A little pizza toast here. Finally, dessert, French toast with the buckwheat syrup. So fast, so easy to make, so delicious. If you guys like this recipe, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share the video to your friends. And make sure to come back soon because we have much more content coming up. So, see you guys soon. I'm gonna go away with this. This is my party gift for myself.